Ah,
I should have grabbed multiple copies of that.
probably.
I mean, how many days has it been? Maybe I can go back and just collect the rest. I guess, like, if I really want another one for enchantment, I guess I could cheat. Because I don't really have a place I could store them, even if I did get them. What do you think?
I didn't hear anything you were saying because I was getting my stream up and running. What did you say?
I don't know of any way to store. I don't have any way of storing items, so I don't know that I could really like maintain all of those Mythic Dawn sets. Also, they kind of like take up multiple slots, so maybe it's not a good idea. I'll just have to be a mage with like fucking bard-looking clothes at some point. Why is it that like the clothing options in the Elder Scrolls games are all just so bad?
I don't know.
They all look fucking.
I'm sending you a text, by the way.
Okay. Ooh, I got a steel dagger. I'm gonna sell that off. I don't need that. I'm using bound daggers. Go ahead, please.
Stop! Pay the fine and serve your time. Stop! This is fucking weird. It's just a dumb line, too. It's a poorly written line. This is what well, okay. Jordan, I need to make sure your thing is on. Okay, there we go. Oh, finally, it's loaded.
It baffles me. Why? Because Bethesda kept doing this, still does this. Did this even in fucking Starfield. The reason
we don't talk about Starfield in this household.
the reason that you can't, for example, with this robe, wear like pants or anything, is that, or gloves, is that they're already part of the outfit, right? Just make them separate goddamn pieces. Why does it have to be all the same item that takes up multiple slots? Why? Don't do that. That's so stupid.
I know I don't have to, but when I go into the Mages Guild and there's new stuff around, I have to. I have this compulsion to steal everything. Just because I can. No.
Or environment objects don't on.
They don't. I was talking about a new guild. Sorry. I misspoke.
Oh, you know, I hadn't even thought about, like, joining the Fighters Guild just to steal all their shit. Does that work? Same thing as the Mages Guild?
I don't know. It's worth a shot. I'd go to the capital city to start.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go first back up to this dude who was like, take anything you want out of this chest. And I'm gonna grab all the shit that I didn't take before. Because I'll be able to sell it all.
Oh, also.
Oh, I'm over encumbered. Time to use the feather spell that I bought.
I don't care about cheating for encumbrance. That's the one thing I don't care about in Bethesda games because they give us so much to carry, but relatively low encumbrance.
The thing about this, though, is that once I started dealing with alchemy, money stopped really being an issue. The only reason I'm dealing with this shit is because it's literally just a bunch of free stuff that was a short walk away from the stores. So I just went to grab it, buffed my carrying capacity so that I could carry it, and then went to the other place. But, like, I'm not hurting for money because alchemy actually gets me a pretty decent amount of money for really, really quick, really reliable.
Oh my god, it works.
What does?
The lock picking thing.
The thing I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Rusty iron bow, all these steel arrows, don't need any of that.
Ah!
Dual wielding, I assume, is not a thing. It kind of seems like it isn't.
I don't think so.
Okay. I just gave myself 2 bound daggers, wondering if I could dual wield them, but no, so that's fine. They're weightless, so I'll just use one as backup for the other.
I was doing well, and then I started fucking up on this lockpick. Why? I don't care about this.
Hello, associate.
Hello. I'm stealing all your stuff. Give me a second. I'll talk to you in a second. Hi.
So, what of the rogue mage?
I took care of her. Rogue mage.
She, you said.
It is a she. Yeah, she sounded just like you.
Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be
Also, did you get my text?
all more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Rammus.
Okay.
Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how
Yeah.
easily they forget about
I think I was doing
the
4 as
anvil
I set.
mages get busy.
Goal, where was that goal? Ah, yes. Skingrod, because I was going to go do the next segment of this. I think I where did it go?
Don't need lettuce. Mixed unit tactics. All these libraries have food in them. That's not good for books. I like that it gives you how much the books are worth, you know?
Okay.
Or anything is worth. I like that it shows you the value.
Okay.
Oh.
That's why I wanted to go to Skingrod next. Because I needed something for the mage quest that I was doing. And there's also, I guess, a mage guild branch in Skingrod? I don't know.
There's a major guild branch in all the major cities.
Yeah, and I gotta do all of them in order to be able to craft my own spells.
Yep, because you need to be able to get to the Arcane University. I totally have fucked off on the main quest.
Oh yeah, no, I fully ignored the main quest. I'm like, I know what I'm here for, and I'm going straight for that. the fuck away. Thanks for freeing me, bitch ass. Good luck to your city or whatever.
Some of these are just, it's hard to tell when.
So many fucking. Okay. The difficulty jump from what was it, adept to expert.
Yeah.
Use
Oh, you have no legs.
to fucking kill everything really easily, and it took me like 7 casts to kill a deer.
BC?
Like, what the hell?
Jesus.
Like, this is one-shotting them one difficulty below.
Hello there.
Bump the difficulty
Can you
back.
go in your door?
Good day. Take care. A pleasure to speak with you.
Profit.
I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks.
Okay.
Been there ever since. You too?
Can you open your door? He's just stuck at this door. Open the Mage's Guild with the Mage's Key.
Steal your way in. I wonder if they fixed. I've read that there was in Oblivion a bug where like paintbrushes had colliders but didn't have physics simulation.
Okay.
So you could like just take them and make like a floating staircase of paintbrushes.
I wonder if that's still there.
That was one of the ways that you could get into the Mage Guild, like the main city Mage Guild ahead of time. Is just go over the gate.
Stealing everything. Doo-da, doo-da.
What's gonna be crazy is when I get slightly higher alchemy level and I unlock the ability to fucking make things just one ingredient. I have all these ingredients that are just like I have like 100 of, and then I'm like, now I can just turn one of these into 2 potions because every potion is doubled. Make infinite money. That's why I was like, I'm really not concerned about cheating carrying capacity, Murphy. The only things I need to use my inventory for are like carrying ingredients for alchemy, specifically interesting items. I find all the random trash that you would normally have to pick up to sell to make money. I don't need to worry about that. I mean, like, if I'm going through a dungeon and I feel like, oh, I've completed the dungeon, I'm about to head back, then I may as well fill my pockets with random junk so that I can get a bit more money out of it, but...
There's times in these locks where it looks like it is staying longer, but it is just infinitesimally a little bit longer than the drop down that makes you...
Okay.
And I can't get it. It's really...
Save before practicing any of those locks, that technique.
Why?
Because if you really fuck up and break a ton of picks, you can reload it.
Oh no, I also gave myself 10,000 picks the moment that I was like, oh my god, this is awful.
Well, I've just gone and immediately done the skeleton key quest.
How do you do that?
Apparently really easy. I don't know. I just know that it is an item and that it's apparently easy because I've seen people post about it.
Where's my rabbit?
And that's like it's one of the things that people do on a fresh character almost immediately. Because I think it's just you just gotta go give a particular item.
How do I get the skeleton key in Oblivion? Also, did you get my text?
When did you send it?
Just now. I sent it a little bit ago.
And my watch didn't notify me of it either. Oh.
Go to Nocturnal Shrine located south of Lawain, a little east of the lower Nibian River.
I set it on the lowest quality stream and muted.
Leowin. Leowin is south of Leowin, a little east of the lower Nibian River. Well, I haven't been to Leowin. I've been to Breville, so I'm going to need to walk from Breville all the way back to Leowin. Do I have glow dust? Wonder. Apparently there's a mod coming out for Bloodborne that will make it playable on Xbox and Switch.
That is probably going to get got by Sony.
Yeah, probably. That's why you get it before.
I mean that it'll probably get got by Sony before they release it.
Maybe.
That's happened every other time. They've done shit like that. Including when they did Bloodborne cart. Sony was like, fuck that. No, this is our IP. You don't do shit like that with our shit.
I need to do this shrine, but where I need to go is to Leowin. Which is south. That way, along the river. Adventure time!
Down.
Down, down, down by the river. Thanks, Boar. Glad you died. Thanks.
I'm 100% not following your own liquor. I'm just literally running around grabbing out the ingredients like a fucking gremlin.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Thanks, Bandit. I'll take all your stuff now that you're dead. Oh, what? Inventory. Oh, good. I'd have glow dust.
Well, that's useful. I'm into creature and it died immediately to a single bite from a wolf. Wow, these summons are incredible. What the hell?
I thought I heard someone.
Skeleton, scamp, zombie. Let's try the zombie and the scamp.
You can make a zombie?
Well, I bought a bunch of summons because I was like, okay, maybe like I'll.
Is that a troll?
Because because I need a level fucking
Oh.
conjuration, and the summons are just immediately dying.
I remember first playing Morrowind and getting absolutely fucking massacred by a troll. It just came out of nowhere and just murdered me.
All 4 of these summons are basically useless. Couldn't, like, oh, it's a timber wolf. Okay, slightly different than a regular wolf.
I really don't
Why
like.
can I not attack anything?
I really don't like how they allowed for you to have all the cities unlocked at the beginning.
I don't know why I can't attack with a weapon.
Uh-oh. Poor meat. Following the path. Who are you?
Good morning.
Hello.
Reload.
Yes? Be seeing you.
Oh, you're just a paint horse, huh? It's a weird thing to be. Hey, look! A tower! What the fuck is that noise? Hello? Monsters? Monsters! Bathus Aaron Tower?
Oh, that's why. I accidentally deleted the attack button finding.
I think if something needs a key, I should be able to lockpick it, but it should be extremely fucking difficult.
Okay. Why?
Because there's a tower here that requires a key and I can't lockpick it. And if I can lockpick other things, why can't I lockpick something even without a key, you know?
Murphy, if anything that is ever locked could always be lockpicked, and there's an item that isn't never breaking lock, how are you going to gate people out of particular areas for story and game progression reasons without using a super convoluted narrative thing each time?
Magic shields.
Why are there so many magic shields everywhere?
There don't have to be magic shields. There could also be like, it could be a vault door that has no lock mechanism, or you could have...
You have to put that much effort when you could just say, this is not a pickable lock.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like it's weird that there are locks that are pickable and then there are locks that aren't pickable.
Of course it's weird, but the thing is that this isn't real life, Murphy. There are... As a narrative designer, you should understand how you have to direct and make sure that like things flow a particular way.
No, I understand that. I think that...
You could find excuses like that. I think you're discounting just how many times they need to do that.
I think there are ways. I think there are ways to do it. I just...
There are ways to do it, but there are not many ways to do it as frequently as they need to. It would be far weirder to see that there are all these super special, bizarre, or like unusual locks in so many places rather than just simply, yeah, you can't go here because of, as you the player know, there's a quest that gets you this thing, or something along those lines.
Perhaps you're correct, but I think there are ways to do it. I'm very excited for Doom.
Okay, there are ways to do it. There are not ways to do it on the scale that they need to, without it being even more weird and invasive.
Perhaps. But also they have things like you can kill main story quests or people and story quest people in general. And I feel like if you're gonna do that, maybe there should be a way to do it. I don't know.
Those are not comparable things, Murphy. That's literally comparing apples to oranges. Killing an NPC, at the very least, you can just say, well, this quest doesn't continue. They were critical, and we don't have any fallbacks. You implement a few fallbacks, and if all of the fallbacks die, then there's just no more fallbacks. But letting players into regions that they otherwise would not have had access to, or letting them do it in very backwards orders, it throws everything. You then have to completely hide everything. Everything has to be hidden behind invisible barriers, like an NPC's secret inventory for an item that your character could otherwise
Okay.
Like you can't have it on a display in a monastery or whatever that's locked behind stuff. You would have to have it in some hidden inventory somewhere. Well, I'll try them again, but they seemed quite useless.
My skill level is too low?
Oh, it's vampires.
What?
Found a vampire spot. Aren't vampires like weak to fire or something?
Mm-hmm. It's not quite what I wanted. We'll go over to
A contracted poly for what episode? What's that?
Jesus. 3 trolls at once?
Where did my healing spell go? There it is. I was like, that's... I can't use my magic on them very well, but I need my healing spells. Like a dagger.
That's weird that it isn't working. Oh.
Ooh, this place is a little too strong for me. My spells are shit. I think they're gonna follow me out though. Chase me down.
I'll come back. Is there anything else in here?
Yep. I was right.
No. Okay. The bunker. Come on, Skelly boy.
Oh, one of the things they apparently changed that I didn't know about until it was pointed out to me, but that the agility stat now governs not just bows, but also daggers and sword swords.
I see. Thanks, Skelly. Hello?
Empire Siege.
There appears to be noises being made. Hello? Monsters? Monsters?
Ooh.
Monsters?
Monsters.
How do... Pull the lever, Kronk!
Yeah, I need to actually go to the next area because I just keep leveling and never get better spells.
You said the will of the wisps are weak to fire?
What?
How do you destroy the will of the wisps?
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to fight a will of the wisp. What? How do I fight a...
Never once encountered one in this. Why are you asking me?
'Cause I thought you might know.
I've never encountered one. That's why I was like, when you're like, how did you say to do this? I was like, I didn't know there were any in this game.
How do you defeat will of the wisps in Oblivion? Okay, Silver, Daedric, or... Oh my god, it won't... Um... Is there a way to lock on?
What?
Is there a lock on?
I don't think there's ever been a lock-on in their games. They also don't have aim assist, which is really annoying when playing any kind of ranged character.
Do I have the Daedric arrows? No. We're gonna try Apotheosis.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Jesus, that was hard.
Okay, Troll is down. The Scamp is okay. It has ranged attacks. What is happening?
What?
Oh, came across a city or town or whatever. Half dirt.
Hey, adventure. I need to go back down this way and then try something.
Go to the Chapel of the Brethren. Okay. Well, I went into the inn and I don't see a proprietor. Yeah, there are.
There we go.
Oh, I had just got free food from the cupboard in the back.
Okay, we can now exit Fort Namor.
Actor Caverns. There's a trapdoor here. I don't know whether there's no person here because it's a bug and they just haven't spawned in, or if there actually is no one.
Yeah, yeah, you know, that happens to me too, and I always ask myself the same question. It's fucking weird.
Did I just encounter like a fucking ghost town, or what happened here? I'm gonna quick save before I start trying to do anything illegal.
Okay, let's look at our armor, shall we? Boots of Silence. Chameleon Cuirass. That looks terrible.
I'm trespassing. Security increased. Is there anyone in here? Just take these things. That's not stealing for some reason. Or is it marked as... No, it tells you when it's stealing, right? Pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
So, although I'm in here, taking their corn, it's not counted as stealing for some reason. Oh. Well, it is going to allow me to sleep in the bed, so it's kind of what I came in here for. Oh, hey, a paintbrush. I guess I can pass that physics issue. Do that later. I don't want to pass time because if there is an NPC that shows up, I want to be able to steal whatever while I still can.
Okay. We did good. Still need to head south. Much further south. Also need to go across the Nibian River, but we haven't. You know what I would like them to do? I would like them to remaster Morrowind as well. It's probably in the works. I want a Fallout 3 remaster, a New Vegas remaster.
I am trying hard to lockpick, and you are talking way over all of the like soft clicks I'm listening for.
Sorry. There be monsters nearby. Richese, House Vernies, Harkonnen, Atreides. We're on a quest for a skeleton key. But first we have to go all the way down here.
I'm just going to be using it whenever I have to lockpick my balancing audio to silence you for a moment. Because, oh, goddamn.
If you got out of the way, I could have saved you, but you kept on fighting the wisp. Thanks for your armor. I'll also take your horse.
Ah, it's way easier when I can hear what I'm doing.
Sorry.
I'm not saying that to criticize you, I'm just saying, you know what that is? A severe accessibility issue.
There is a Discord interface that you can pull up via a hotkey. I just don't remember what the hotkey is.
I don't need that. I have a hardware button for this kind of thing. Hardware dial, rather.
Okay, south,
Can you make your own
a little east.
covered pot, onion, bed? Okay. Well, there was nothing really in here, just a little bit of food. Moslin, where are you? The only other place that I could sneak into is the trapdoor to Hackdirt Caverns, which seems suspicious.
That does seem suspicious.
Like, why are there Hackdirt Caverns? Okay, I'm picking a lock, so I'm gonna swap audio.
We gotta cross the river.
want to train lockpicking, I also learned that you gain experience for every tumbler you set.
Can you
You
get...
want to just train on a single lock. You set all the tumblers except one and then back out.
Can you give me some sort of sativa edible, please?
Where would those be?
In the drawer.
There's...
Yeah. I put all of that stuff into the, into either the drawer on the far left of the kitchen by the bookshelves or the drawer in the bar.
Okay. I will do that in a second. Trapdoor to Natch Pinder's house. Why are there caverns that go between all of the buildings in this place?
What city?
Hackdirt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you know? Do you now remember what Hackdirt is?
No, I just remember that they're all connected. I don't remember what happened there.
Here's a rusty door, hard lock. I might use. There's nothing in there, but I might use that to train my lock picking. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh my god.
What happened?
I'm sneaking around, grabbing some mushrooms, and I just suddenly hear behind me, outside! I turn around, there's a naked dude with a club. Hey. Okay, you sure? I'll be right back.
What? My thing is out of charges already? Where? Drogon. No barking. Okay. There's some sort of shrine over here. I just have to find it. A gate to Oblivion. Fort Blueblood. We'll go unlock Fort Blueblood. Basically just exploring around trying to find where we need to go. Who's there? Two arms. Two arms. Quiet. Thank you.
These are in segments. I'm going to pause that. These are in segments. These aren't very heavily perforated, but you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
And each of them are 5.
Okay.
They are fast acting.
Thanks.
See, that would be 1, 2, 3 segments.
15.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can rip it apart if you don't want 15, because that might incapacitate you.
Nope.
Okay, well, I just took 5.
Okay.
Dude, it was dead silent in this cavern. I genuinely thought there was no one else here.
Okay.
And the dude's like, I turn around, I'm just like, ah, God. I think I have any potion buffs I can throw on real quick. Hackdirt Brethren. Oh my god, it's a cult? He doesn't even have a proper name. This bitch is dying. Roll rank Hackdirt key.
Oh, my horse is stuck.
With an NPC named Hackdirt Brethren, that has got to be like a cult or something in this town, right? There's no way it's anything else.
Maybe. I am under attack, so I am running.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess like
Yes.
oh wait, this is the door to Moslin's room, I guess. So if he appears for some reason, I don't want him to notice me there. Moslin's guest rooms. There we go. Cannot sleep in an owned bed. Okay. Maybe it's like, oh, if I come in here and stay at the inn, they fucking like lock me up in that, not master, but like expert hard lock.
Fort Double Cross. What a name. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But there was no NPC, so I was just like, what is this? Oh, there's another dude over there. More Hackdirt Brethrens.
Found it.
Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. There's like so many. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay.
What is your business in this place?
Shrine of Nocturnal.
Not be in this
There's
place.
so many of them.
What is your
What the
business
hell?
here? Do you believe yourself?
I do believe myself worthy. I wish to approach the shrine.
Perhaps you have been summoned. Perhaps Nocturnal desires your service in this kind. Be seen.
Night among strangers, secrets in the dark, nocturnal is he. But my eyes blind and drowned, stolen from its shrine and hid in dark waters.
Okay.
To steal from a god is most unwise.
Yeah, to steal from a god is a bad idea.
Find these thieves in the steep spans of waters. Learn where they hide my light. Retrieve the eye of nocturnal mortal and return it to me, and I shall look favorably upon you.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's another one.
If I remember correctly, I need to go to the Tidewater Cave.
Oh god. There's another one. Marlena.
I've always loved that name.
Oh, Marlena has an actual weapon. Oh my god, she has a shrieking voice.
Well, I know where to get St. John's wort. Also, St. John's wort is pretty. I kind of want to grow it.
Holy shit.
I especially love my rabbit now that it has its own SIM card because it'll work anywhere.
Okay.
So like if I want to go outside and just have my comics and not my phone and just like ignore life for a bit, I can go out there, but I still have access to information if I need it. Potion of sorcery. Bedroll, which means there's somewhere else to go. Oh, this is down. Or was this the way we came in?
Hey, I just killed your brethren. Eat this zombie. Now.
Oh, it's the other way.
2v1 you.
Down we
Oh
go.
my god, okay. Where did that other guy go? He like ran away. Lesser Soul Gem, Nightshade. Oh yeah, this was totally a cult. A cult. They're doing some dark magics down here. Bronze Amulet, Actor Key. I'm not like loving the zombie. The scamp is good. The scamp is pretty solid. Let's see about. Let's try the skeleton and the ghost.
Is there something this way? Yep. I found the Eye of Nocturnal. Oh. Is that a werewolf?
Huh?
Nope, that's a troll.
Where's this one go? Austin's basement. Wait, what? It's just in Moslin's basement. Moslin's in basement and Moslin's basement might be separate things.
These bones are floating in the water and spinning like crazy. Oh, the jank.
Oh, it's a hard chest. Right, lockpicking.
Was that all there was in this cave? There wasn't anything more in this boss room? Okay. Let's get out.
A hard chest, all it had was 13 gold. Security increased to 13.
Up we go.
What even are the perks to upgrading security?
I don't know. Look them up.
Major skills, minor skills, security. Novice up to 4 tumblers will fall when you fail and break a lockpick. Apprentice up to 3, a journeyman up to 2, expert up only 1 tumbler will fall. And then masters, no tumblers fall when you fail and break a lockpick. So if you're good at the minigame, all of the perks are useless.
Oh, good. Oh shit, I need to be printing my next plate.
I would have expected so far to find like something indicating what was going on down here, like a book, a journal, a little write-up, maybe some environmental storytelling. So far it is just a cavern with boxes.
I kind of want to start participating in these bamboo lab.
Found another one. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Oh, it's 2 of them.
I want.
Oh, the ghost also has ranged attacks. That's nice.
What's the next contest? Garden tool contest. Interesting.
Okay, so the ghost and the scamp, I guess, are the summons I'm going to use because they have ranged attacks.
I see.
Actually seem to be, because they can actually contribute to damage before getting themselves fucking killed. Shortcuts. Scamp 5. No, 1 needs to be defend.
Okay. Why is my printer not printing? Oh, now it's starting. Never mind. I'm 3D printing that portable chair, you know? And right now it's printing the case.
I see. Where did those guys
Why don't I have subtitles? Okay, Bethesda. Yeah, I got the skeleton key!
this?
Now I want to go do Fort Double Cross because it sounded funny. I wonder if I'm going to get double crossed!
Oh, I opened the door. And the factor key, okay. Alright. Where else can I go in here?
Hello?
Give Herial.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Sure, let's check out Jiv Herial's house.
I need a different weapon.
Food, at least. Rice.
Ectoplasm. Is there anything up here? Oh, a chest.
Oh, ew, that's gross.
What's gross?
The clothing that I tried putting on.
Why do you...
God, see the actual character now.
Why do you even have this area? Okay, let's go into the fort. Ectoplasm is gone, but there was a... Where's the door? It's like right here.
Ectoplasm.
Oh well. My mustache got itchy. That was weird. Okay. Itchy. Yeah. Just right in the middle. It's just like itchy itch, itch me, itch me. Potion of spell. No, we want the we'll need the burning stuff of fire to be 2. Here we go. Okay. Love this hammer. Might 3D print that. Hello. Where's his mace? He had a mace. Ah, there it is. Hello, Necromancer. Thanks for all your stuff. Zombie? Oh, cool! The skeleton key even shows up as my new pick.
Nice.
Oh, I wasn't done exploring back there. Oh well, let's go back. Turn back. I'm excited for everything to be seamless in Dune.
Yeah.
Instead of this clunky ass. Let's load for 45 minutes. It's not that bad, to be honest. It was way worse in the original. Oh, you died. Thanks. I'll take everything. Where did the other necromancer die? I came in and he was like right over here. Where the fuck did his body go?
Yeah, I have some more poisons. I have some potions.
What? His body's gone.
I'm a little low on. Like
Mm.
filter. Restore. I have a bunch of ingredients for that. I have not as many. Let's go ahead and deal with that.
Fort Double Cross Caves. I wonder what's in the caves.
Double crossers.
Puh.
Who's there?
Me. What? Coffins? What the fuck are coffins doing down here? That's no good.
Is that the best you can do?
You're dead, so yeah, that is the best I can do. Thanks. I'm glad you recognize that.
Potions. That's not being able to do that in Skyrim is really fucking annoying.
Why are there so many coffins down here, bro? What did you guys do? Dig up a fucking mass grave? Thanks. Who's there? Enemies. Foreign and domestic.
Showing your face with the last mistake you'll ever make.
Shit. Oh, thank God. So many necromancers. Okay. I came in here. Attacked the necromancers. Went through here. There was people attacking me. Let's open this chest. Get the stuff. And then more people were attacking me this way. Including the dude that's dead on the ground. Okay, let's go to Fort Master Battle Mage Muster. Fort Double Cross Battle Mage Muster. Hello? Hello? Destroying all the necromancers along the way.
Okay, let's see. We got more stuff in here. Leaks.
Like our dishwasher. Leaks.
Yeah.
They might replace it.
You mentioned.
Yeah.
And then you also mentioned that you don't want them to do that because the washer is good, at which point I said, are you sure about that? Because it leaves water residue everywhere.
Yeah. And I said, you were right.
Shadows. Jumping.
The one Hactor key apparently unlocks everything in Hactor, including individual people's homes.
Jesus Christ, some of these necromancers just won't go down.
It's gonna be like a monster alchemist while still only having novice alchemy levels that goddamn quickly.
You haven't gotten any of the others?
No, because they're level gated.
Apprentice? No, they aren't. You just have to go to the right.
They are. There's some that are like guaranteed, like already sitting in a single spot, but other than that, like they only appear in NPC vendor inventories chests based on your level. Just like
Really?
yeah, the level break is like 10. Something like that. I'm level 8.
I'm glad you're finally dead. Okay, is there anything up here that you were guarding?
Alright, Marlena. I just killed you already, so I'm gonna go ahead and raid your house.
I feel like it's too dark.
Like the whole game in general.
Yeah, I need to change the brightness.
Darkness is always weird in Bethesda games. They don't make things dark in the correct way. Oh hey, a whole barrel full of potatoes.
Yeah, they don't make things dark in the correct way, and then when they are dark, they're way too fucking dark. That's always been their fucking problem. Nothing new there! Okay, well, I've done...
Paintbrushes have physics now.
They have physics now?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Brush jar though.
You gotta know that when they allow mods for this, that there's gonna be a mod that is revert Oblivion to original issues. Like a reversion mod that takes it back to the issues that people loved. I think there's a Nern route on the other side of this.
She has a suspicious amount of knives in her home. Marlena, check.
Nern route is limited, correct?
I have no idea, and I don't know why I thought I would know.
Yeah, you've never played this game. I don't know why I asked you.
I would assume that, like any other naturally occurring resource in Skyrim, specifically, that it respawns after a certain amount of time.
I don't think that's true with Nern route.
I mean, that was definitely
Does
true in Skyrim.
Nern route respawn in Oblivion?
In Skyrim.
I'm asking
The
AI.
Colombians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, rebellious. Yes. You heard any word about the other provinces? They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods.
Ooh, Bleak March is a good place for Tiger Lily.
Cannot sleep while trespassing. Okay. Well, I have gotten all of that.
An old priest. Goodbye.
I guess there was a tour that I didn't go into.
My favorite town? Goodbye. What do you want? Bye.
I came in here because I just wanted a bed to sleep in so I can level up.
House. Okay, so there's nothing to do here. Let's also go back to Nocturnal, because I haven't talked to the person after I saved Nocturnal, so I need to talk to that person.
Oh, hey.
No. Each Nern route... No.
Stranger, leave. You're not welcome.
Nern route does not respawn in Oblivion. Each Nern route is hand-placed in the world. Once you pick it, it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
They do, it is, there is some shit that was supposed to be going on, but I only in, this place, but it was only apparent because I walked into the general goods store while they were open, and they're actually, like, just telling me, we recommend you get the fuck out of here as soon as possible. But, like,
But, like...
I picked things up that said take as opposed to steal, and they're reacting to them as if I'm stealing, except I got no bounty.
Interesting.
And they're not attacking me, they just started screaming at me, somebody come help, we've got a burglar! Okay.
Door to the dividing line. Smith. Interesting name for a smithy.
Thank you.
The dividing line between a live hero and a dead
No, I don't want to be on the dead side guy's side of the line.
They're just stealing things and selling them right back to them. Just get the fuck out of here. Take that, you worthless thief. Sell it right back to you. Literally just... They literally just like... I'm just literally stealing everything of any value. And they're just screaming at me that I won't get away with this, but not reacting otherwise. Like it's just triggering voice lines. Like confidence. This outfit. Taking everything. Oh, but going into their basement actually would constitute a crime. Where are they going? After they screamed about me being a thief in their midst, they just turned around and left the store. What the hell?
How did you say you were gonna get infinite money?
Have a look at my wares.
You said you're working towards infinite money?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I said I have plenty of money because of alchemy.
Oh.
It's more than I'd usually
Totally. Just openly, like, we're gonna kill people who ask. Dude, literally, this one guy's like, watch what you're doing. The brethren might deal with you or some shit like that. And I was like, okay, who's the brethren? Don't ask questions like that. Like,
You brought it up!
you just told me.
You were the one that talked about Fight Club!
Everything I sell this lady who was just screaming at me that I was a thief but not otherwise caring, she says, you probably cheated me, didn't you?
That seems a fair price.
You probably cheated me, didn't you? Yes, I did actually. All of these are in your own storage.
I've got a great deal there.
Ask her about the brethren. That's none of your concern. Literally, what the fuck? Okay, well.
That's a good deal.
A shirt with suspenders. I don't hate that look, to be honest.
I want my shrouded hood back.
I'm gonna hang on to that one, I think. We've got a thief in our room. Okay, I can't actually go into their upper room because it actually is a crime, unlike grabbing everything off their belt in the main room. Because when they started screaming at me, I was like, what? It literally said thief!
Made a good bit of gold.
Now that I know that there's this, like, merchant over here, I'm gonna go grab a bunch of random shit from this other house and sell it all.
That seems a fair price.
Oh, I'm trying to sell all my excess stuff that I have right now.
You drive a hard bargain.
lace and leather pant.
Almost made a good bit. It's more than I'd usually.
Yes.
That seems a fair price. Good price. A good
Bring it
customer.
again. Like running it.
I'm selling all the stuff that's 0 because I don't need it.
You mean like 0
That's
value? Don't even pick stuff up that has 0 value. I don't pick things up unless it has like a good value to weight ratio. I'm not hurting for money.
Make me a better offer.
Merchant does not have enough gold.
Lady. I don't know how, like, I don't know what it is about my main game, but the merchants definitely are not running out of gold.
Well, they look like they're not running out of gold for me, but they definitely are. It always says they have 800 gold, but that's not true.
This lady says that she has 200.
That seems a fair price.
I probably
An excellent bargain. You drive a hard bargain.
I stole so many silver plates and silver things from the thing.
Good price.
No! No, no. No, no, no. Load.
The dividing line
This is I went to Jiv Hiriel's house.
Let's do business.
He was still alive, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
You've made a good bit of. That seems fair.
I need to buy that or steal that shovel.
That's a fair deal.
Gotta sell, gotta sell. Gotta sell, sell, gotta sell.
You've made a more good price. That seems a fair price.
Trying to get rid of all this stuff.
That's some good deal.
I
I can't do that.
totally cheated you didn't die. Alright, I need to look at clothing. Right, I hated that shirt. Kinda
Oh.
suspenders a
So you
little.
can't sell anything over the limit of what they have, but you can continue selling the infinite gold if you don't go over the limit. So if you try to sell something that's like 5,000 and they only have 800 gold, you can't get more than that. But you can get
In
it.
other words, it's just that they have that amount and don't. It
Yeah.
never goes down.
Yeah.
But you can't sell anything over that amount.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Blacksmith apron is dumb. Fur greaves, these are probably armor, right? Yeah. Probably can't use that. Okay, so light brown linen for vendors. Best I got right now.
Let's sell
I
this.
don't know the shoes. I'll keep trying other shoes.
Good price.
It's quick. Probably shit.
Probably.
An excellent bargain.
Stupid. That's her only like voice line on selling. The other merchants that I
It's more than unusual.
into, they like
Seems a
have
fair price.
a
That
few
seems a
lines
fair
they
price.
alternate between. She only has the one. You probably cheated me, didn't you?
Got a great deal. That seems a fair price. It's a good price.
Okay.
An excellent bargain.
Oh wait, no, I'm not done shopping.
You drive a
I'll
hard
sell you.
You drive a hard
I'll sell you some of the useless potions that I made. I really have no reason to have all of these. Potion of weariness. Probably not this resist fire. Or these resist paralysis.
Got a great. Good price. You've made a good bit
I
of
shouldn't
gold.
really have anything I cared to buy.
That's a good. You drive a hard bargain. That's a good deal. It seems a fair price. It's more than I'd usually pay.
Okay.
I can see you again.
Repair.
Right price. I can make anything as good as new.
Well, I want you to repair everything I got. Thanks.
Take care.
I'm Itar! Oh my god, your face!
He said any Argonian can kick any Khajiit's butt to breakfast any day.
What is wrong with it?
You believe that? I think he's wrong. No Khajiit can kick Argonian butt. Anytime, anywhere.
I love playing games with you, baby. I love you.
Just repeatedly telling me to fuck off in this town.
Good that you want to get
Door to the
better.
Chapel of the Brethren. Okay, here's where the
For the
area
right
might
price,
get
I can make
serious.
anything
Stop
good.
it.
Take care.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is what?
Oh, I walked into the chapel that was unlocked, and I am trespassing already.
Ah. That's no good.
It's just empty. Right here. Oh, Bible of the Deep One.
Bible of the Deep One? That sounds like the Necronomicon.
Given to me by the chief of the Deep Ones, who taught me his language and his
Go
words,
ahead,
the ancient
lead
lord of
us.
the people we shall follow from town forever, sign the presence of 12 witnesses. You're at Moslem.
I offer
You're left
the
Moslem.
finest
Oh
foods
my
at
god.
the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Well, I'm taking this and never getting rid of that. I have a spellbook now.
The spell scrolls, they're only one consumption, correct? You
So I wish there was a way to like learn the spell on them, but I don't.
yeah, like permanently.
Yeah, I mean they're like. I assume there isn't because I came across a book that had a spell in it that I opened and was given the option to want to learn this spell.
Where did you come across a book that had a spell in it?
It was in like a chest or something.
You drive a hard bargain.
Well, I only sell the ones, I only sell
There
what?
are currently only 3 people alive in this town.
I only sell extra books, so if there's a book that... Oh, no, no.
Oh wait. It's in here. Okay, I'm gonna try it because I do need to sleep. I'm gonna try buy a bed and see what happens. 30 gold per night.
That's highway robbery. These tariffs from the Emperor.
Alright.
They're ridiculous. They're affecting everything. I don't need an apprentice. I have a journeyman retort now.
Wake up bright and early. I just have to level 9. Point of luck. And intelligence. Willpower.
You got a great deal there. A good price.
I know, instead of willpower, I'm getting more agility.
Drive a hub.
I don't need these clothes. I'm getting rid of all the stuff that I don't need.
An excellent bargain.
I'm a little disappointed. Nothing special happened when I stayed at the inn of the creepy cult.
Really?
Yeah, nothing.
Weird. That feels like it's a prime opportunity to be like, Necronomenon!
Yeah, no, this. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe there's like a quest. Maybe it's like there's a quest elsewhere.
Yeah, you have to sleep.
That leads you here,
Maybe.
and then you have to come grab, I don't know, their Bible or something.
But you've just like skipped ahead somehow.
Yeah, and it didn't account for me potentially finding the place
An
before.
excellent bargain.
Yeah, whatever. I made some money. I got a
Good price for a good
item in roleplay. Assuming I get a house at some point, I'll display it prominently.
Yeah. I need to get a house. There's one in the Imperial districts. I plan to display all the clothing I've found on my adventures.
That's a
A little
good
bit
deal.
of shitty stuff.
Not the shitty stuff. I'm keeping the cool looking stuff. And
I need a pair of sandals.
selling all the extra except for one, so that I have at least one of everything, you know?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks for what you got. I am going to look at what you sell. Elven bow, huh?
Thank you for your business. Farewell.
Ah! You look so ugly! Oh! Goodness! You're so hideous, Goodness! What do you sell? I'll take the elven arrows. Thanks. I'll also take the silver arrows and the repair hammers.
I let that go too cheap.
Summon Daedroth.
So far, I'm not like completely wowed by the magic in Oblivion, but like it's like playing a Skyrim, a version of Skyrim where they actually like the fact that I can hotkey between spells, even though they're just relatively basic spells, massively improves themselves the experience.
Mhm.
Why the fuck did they ever go away from this?
Because they thought they knew better?
No. If you really don't want to go with
Alex!
like tons of hotkeys for spells, then you need it to be context driven.
But Alex, these are the same people that made Starfield and claimed that it was good.
It just worked.
Yeah. I have that as a fucking thing that you can select on my stream. Community points or channel points. Yeah, whatever. It just works. Betos Plaudius's house. Der Singor's house. Webnaz house. Door for house to sale.
Cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
Oh God.
Lord Dagon, welcome your soul in Oblivion.
Help! Guards!
Oh my god, it's a bear. It's a black bear.
Paradise awaits me. Paradise awaits me.
Haha! Klingor's key. I did.
It's you.
Klingor's key. Ooh. Let's go in Klingor's house and raid it for everything it's worth. Steal everything. I love finding shoes in barrels. Like, why did you put your shoes in this barrel?
Yeah, the loot distribution in their games is
Weird.
suspect. Yeah.
It's almost as if they just have a volume and it's a random number generator as to what the value is.
Definitely not implemented that way, but it's implemented in an equally stupid way.
I'm glad I thought that way was stupid too, because I was like, I hope he says it's stupid, because I didn't want to be the one to think that it was stupid. Okay.
It's dumb. Hey, what's this place? Or wait, is this the place I just came from?
Oh?
People. Orball the sufficient.
Torball the Sufficient? What a terrible name! That poor dude! The Sufficient.
He's a hunter, apparently.
Oh, buddy! Oh.
Oh.
Okay, it's just you. Wow, creepy. Okay, just some people. Garlic clusters.
seems to
Take
be
the
the
garlic
problem?
cluster. I can steal the
What are you looking
horses.
The Mages Guild is south of the chapel, by the west wall. The Fighters Guild is across the street from the Mages Guild. What are you looking for? The Mages Guild is south of the chapel.
I can
Good day.
press pass. Brindle home. Also break into the Brindle home. These NPCs that literally were completely unremarkable.
What is it, associate? Strasser of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy. But perhaps you are an adventurer. Could you
I can't
assist
hear
me
you.
in acquiring something for my crystal collection?
Door to Meticulous Peticulous' house. Who is this man? I probably read it wrong, but like that's what it looked like at a glance. Well, can't steal any of his food. Well, I guess I could, as long as I don't get caught. Just convert it into potions and they won't know the difference. Darkest darkness. Oh. Ooh. Oh, but these are being. I would steal them if they were like this. Okay, fine. Needed sandals for that outfit, so I had an outfit I could enchant whenever I learn how to do that. Is this a no fish? Yeah, it's for you.
Straight to the point, eh? Good. I like that. I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garridan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one. Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring to me as many of Garridan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection.
Literally,
This is a personal errand, you must understand.
none of these
Just
characters
between you
in this
and
area.
the Mages Guild has nothing to do with it. That's the Gale's responsibility. Speak with her.
Oh, I can now cast Journeyman Restoration spells. I don't even have. I don't have anywhere near close to Journeyman spells. Still have fucking novice spells.
The tears are not just a namesake. They're literally the frozen tears of a knight named Garridan Staldrus, who lived many years ago. I'm not certain what happened to the knight, or why the tears were
Oh,
frozen,
what?
but I do know
does
someone
that
you
mean?
could ask. Seek out Julian Fannis at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She oversees the... If
gross.
anyone can help you get more information about... Bring my salutations to Julienne. Safe journey to you.
Murphy, I can't hear you at all.
They also have skooma in a drawer. I'm just stealing this stuff around this merchant. Because I'm in the Mages Guild, and it just makes me laugh every time.
Okay, well, I just went and explored all of those people's houses and talked to all of them. None of them had anything interesting to say.
Everything you need to make your own. Thank you. Like, you never know when you might need a good strong potion. Best to
Do I
start
have?
with
I do have an apprentice calcinator. Do you have any journeyman stuff? No, but I'll take your potions of healing. Your potion of sorcery.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anyone.
Strong potion of invisibility.
A fine bargain for
I'll look at that. Oh, yeah, he's
Come again.
huge.
You'll have to speak to. May all your travels be safe.
Empty display cases. Hi! I do seek wisdom from you. Oh my god, your face! Ugh! Are you pre-born like Alia? Abomination? Yes, I'll help you. Okay, farewell. I'm gonna steal everything you got.
Hello, associate. What dirty little... Stop! Thief!
Whoops. Forgot to save.
What is it, associate? Strassa of the... I'm searching. I will track the tears. I'm not certain. Seek out Julia if anyone can help you. Bring my salutations.
Steal.
Safe journey to you.
talk about recommendation that we just talked about. Yes, I'll help.
She may be. Farewell, child.
Steal, 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 steal.
Derelict mine? Wait, where am I?
You're in a derelict mind.
It's a graveyard.
That's interesting. Gotta steal everything.
It has a lot of cool alchemy shit that I've never seen before.
What's going on with you?
Hello.
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
I hear their meat is rather tasty. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'll just keep healing myself accidentally.
Right. A farm.
What is it, associate?
Move. That's what it is. All these sacks must be searched. I am a true Skyrim enthusiast. I know you're eating and you're reading this stuff, and that's your letter recipe right in front of you. Thanks. I'm stealing all your food and your forks. I don't really give it. Oh, oh my God! This angle. Seer stone.
Yes, her seer stone is. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time. I will continue to tend.
Oh.
Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen?
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Need tomatoes.
What would you want to add or change about this game?
Add or change.
Add or change.
Like a fundamental level.
Either a fundamental level or like something that can be added in easily.
Honestly, just more varied effects of things.
I found a banner that when you look behind it doesn't go invisible.
And that's one of the things you wish would fix.
Oh, no. I was just saying I found a banner that...
Yeah, I was like, what?
No, that's not one of the things I wish they'd fix. I don't know, maybe lock on, like an ability to lock on to a target, that might be nice, like in Elden Ring.
Lock-on doesn't make sense in first person.
I think,
Aim assist is the closest comparison.
well, yeah. I think there's a little bit, because you can feel it a little bit, but it's not as...
There is not any.
Really? I thought I felt a little bit.
In aim assist? No,
Yeah.
there's not any. There's also no aim assist in Skyrim.
Interesting. Wow. I'm surprised Cupcake hasn't joined the chat. So you just basically make a fuck ton of potions and sell them.
Yep.
I might start doing that.
I mean, that will level up your
Alchemy.
quite fast, by the way. Especially if you like go to like inns and buy all their food, the cheap food specifically, because unlike in Skyrim, the cost or the value of the resulting potion is not dependent on the ingredients, only the weight is.
I see.
And also when I'm out in the world, things that I look for are like food and stuff. Those are the random things that I pick up.
There was a really weird placement of a shirt just now. I'm getting a clip of that. Go back into the Mages Guild on the second floor. Go across the way. 'Cause I'm an interesting boy. Ooh, the library. I have been stealing all of the books from the Mages Guilds, so I'm effectively draining the Mages Guilds of the capability of learning or teaching any new mages because they no longer have the textbooks.
Doing God's work.
Yep.
Maybe what?
Me.
I did not mean to talk to you, dude. I'm stealing all your grapes.
No more knowledge in this library. My knowledge. All mine, forever and ever.
Stealing things out of these is also not considered theft, apparently.
Oh? Crazy.
Like, this whole farm is getting absolutely destroyed.
I see.
Hey, all your food is now mine. Thank you.
I think what I'm going to do for my first like leather binding thing, because we've talked about how I've wanted to do it, you know, and how it's an eventuality that I've always been destined toward, because I want to redo my library and make it like all leather bounds, right? And if I can do it myself, way cheaper. I can just print it. But my point being, I want to go to all of the Elder Scrolls and take all of the documents in the Elder Scrolls, which you can easily get from the files, right? They're just in the fucking thing, probably as a JSON. But, like, I want to go get all of the data, get all of the things, and bind them into a leather-bound book.
Okay.
And I bet you people would want to buy that. So if I figure out how to do it, I could make it nice. But I probably might run into, like, copyright issues.
You would most definitely run into copyright issues.
That's true, I suppose. I could sell a kit with a USB and say...
No, that's not gonna work. Sorry.
Hello, associate. Nothing is a shame. Farewell, gentlemen.
Why can't I talk to you? I can't talk to some of these mages.
Yes? Is there something I can help you?
No.
Take care.
Seer stone.
Well, word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it.
Your face is weird.
Got a scale talking. You know what? I'm glad it's gone.
What?
Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father...
You don't have a neck, bro.
is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire. Not even a tombstone over his head.
I have so much fur on me.
At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit. That's all.
That's the bard.
I can't talk to him. There's literally a mage that I can't talk to, and I have to talk to him for a quest.
That's the bard.
There's literally a mage that I can't talk to, and I have to talk to him for a quest. There's literally a mage that I can't talk to, and I have to talk to him for a quest. There's literally a mage that I can't talk to, and I have to talk to him for a quest. There's literally a mage that I can't talk to, and I have to talk to him for a quest. I have to interrogate all the mages in the guild. No one's in here. Okay.
What is it, associate?
Greetings, evoker.
What's new with you? I heard that the great house is tomorrow.
There we go. I just had to reload the area.
I suggest you make your way to the Imperial.
I see.
I'm afraid I don't know anything. Galdar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it. Bring my salutations to Juliet.
Hello, associate. Yes? Is there... So Calthar overheard us, did he? But we never said anything about if there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and DeGale's father. I don't know about it. In the meantime, good day.
You see, I know blood ran blue, and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies in my eyes. What was my sire's must be mine. If you would have the words you seek, you must go and find. Nothing has changed. She may be young. Farewell, child.
Yes? Is it...
Oh, you're so close.
She's led such a troubled life. Good day.
Oh, I can level up. I'm gonna go sleep.
What is it, associate?
Why can't I sleep in any of these beds? Do I have to go upstairs? Roofta! Roofta!
Greetings, journeyman.
Good evening.
I'm so excited for Dune. I can't, like, contain it at all. I know you know, but, like, it literally, every day, every moment, it just... I can't really describe how much Dune means to me, because it's such a foundational thing to how I think about everything. It really, really opened my eyes about the world, and if you read the books and all you get is the sci-fi action story out of it, that is not what Dune is about. Dune is about the political intrigue that happens and how absolute power corrupts absolutely. And how Paul, even though he started out with good intentions, ends up becoming a mass murdering emperor on a crusade because he gained absolute power. And his son, Leto II, decides that he wants to keep control over humanity to guide it genetically so that no one can see the future about humanity ever again. And that takes 4,000 years. And it's just a rule of Atreides' dominance and oppression. So Dune isn't about, like, Paul being a hero. And if you get that Paul is a hero out of it, that's the wrong message altogether. He is a bad dude. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't tell you were excited at all. Just fully like going on this rant unprompted.
yeah. Sorry.
Dude, no, I'm not. I'm just like, it's just funny to me that you were like, you know how excited I am to just start ranting about something that I was like, okay.
The fact that the game has the Richese house in it, along with House Ikaz and all the other houses, is incredible. I wonder if we're even going to find out about Prince Rambur of House Varenus. Like, ah! You know how we watched clips of Stephen Colbert just absolutely owning on fucking information about Lord of the Rings? That's me and Dune. Like, I could talk about the intricacies of the politics of House of Arenas and the fall of Ix for hours. Do you know? I even wrote a full essay for my senior project that got me my AA at fuck. I forget the name of the institution right now because I'm really high, but I wrote a story or an essay about the Fedaykin and how the Fedaykin are an equivalency of us invading Vietnam and how we sent in basically death troops, and the Sardaukar are a representation of the basically Spetsnaz, and a very similar thing to assassins back in the day. Dune overall is based off of the Quran and teachings of the Islam religion, and takes a lot of leanings from Arab tradition. There's other traditions in there as well that are clearly evident that you can see within, especially House Atreides. You can see some, especially some of the noble houses of old France and Spain, very much so are based off of Atreides. Blackwood Company Hall. Is this the Fighters Guild? Sorry, I went on a rant again. Don't even get me started on House Rechese.
Don't worry, I won't.
Back in the beginning of the imperial reign of the Carino House back on Catane, I'd say about 4,000, maybe 2,000 years before Paul Atreides, there was Duke Rechese trying to marry his son off to the daughter of the Emperor Carino at the time, and Rechese used a thinking machine in the presence of the Emperor, which, as per the Butlerian Jihad, thinking machines are outlawed, and then the Rechese house got basically banished to are the Rechese on Wallach, or is it Sereno? I don't remember. I'll have to look. You're like, I don't know.
Hey.
I'm so excited for Dune.
I can tell. I just realized how to barter. How to try and get better prices. I didn't even notice the fucking button. And I was poking around at it. Sneaker on Mages Guild. Here we go. Where is your alphabet? By spell.
And House Ikaz? Ikaz has really cool tech. Not as cool as the Tleilaxu. The Tleilaxu can basically fucking clone people. In fact, they do clone fucking Duncan, Idaho, and Duncan, Idaho is a Gola that turns into an actual fully functioning rebirth of Duncan, Idaho, all his memories and everything intact. So they effectively create immortality through Golas. And one of the plots of Dude Messiah is that I need to stop moving. One of the plots of Dune Messiah is that Paul Atreides is enthralled by this Gola of Duncan, Idaho that was made by the Tleilaxu, and he needs to be able to see if he can get his memory back. And the Tleilaxu set off a stone burner, which is basically like a nuke, and cause Muad'Dib to lose his sight, but he can still see because he has foresight and prescience, so he can see into the future. And that's how he continues to see, even though, according to tradition with Fremens, he should be sent to the desert and let to die. He doesn't, And then he finds out that there's a plot from the Tleilaxu to basically clone people forever. And the face dancers... Oh, fuck, I'm forgetting his name. It doesn't matter. He is over Leto and Ghani, the twin kids of Muad'Dib, and he basically gives Muad'Dib a choice: either let the Tleilaxu do their cloning evil shit, or he's going to kill Chani, or he's going to kill the kids of Leto and Ghani. And when Chani dies, Paul loses his ability to see into the future, so he can't see anymore. But when his son, since he's preborn, he basically reaches out to his dad and says, "Use my eyes, father. Use my eyes. We go forward, we go back. It's the golden path." And it was setting Paul Atreides on a path to letting Leto become God Emperor of Dune. You're like, I don't care.
I'm just only barely following because I don't know any of these things.
They're such good books.
I'm sure I just...
A lot of...
anything about them. So it's really difficult to actually intake any of that.
A lot of people don't like the books because they're very verbose and dense at times. And the political intrigue can be a bit much for some people. You definitely have to have a mind for reading and comprehension. But Dune, there's no greater book of political intrigue, I think, ever. And if you want to learn about how to write political intrigue, Dune. I really need a hardbound copies of Dune to be able to make notes in them, because there are some really good plot points. Not that I want to steal, but basically replicate what Frank Herbert did and see what his lesson teaches me, Use him as an example. You're trying to concentrate on things and I'm talking to you about shit.
I only sort of know what you're talking about. I don't really understand why you would need to replicate something someone made in order to...
Not replicate, just reference.
Okay. Remember, I am a Stone.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Adrian, I trust you have good reason for interrupting me. I was gonna buy some spells. Spells too much all of them. Okay, Biggie the Cautious.
Where did your blade and shield go? Sometimes their shields disappear through the floor or something. I don't know what happens to some of their stuff sometimes. Or sometimes bodies will just fully disappear. I thought all did.
Well, I went upstairs. Maybe it's like in the living quarters instead of actually.
Is it nighttime?
It's 10:13 p.m.
They'll probably be asleep then.
Most of everyone else in here is wandering around.
Thanks for the boots and stuff. I love the appreciable armor increase. Okay, let's look at my armor. What can I change? What's best? Ooh! No, we're going to shrouded armor. Where's helmet? That's a hideous helmet. That's better. Really need to find better helmets. Need to go adventuring. Adventuring we go, adventuring we go. Hi ho the Dario, adventuring we go. Thanks for the shield. And the glass dagger. Love a glass dagger. Thanks. Appreciate the armor.
It's not up here.
This is the part where you fall. Ugh! Where did your glass dagger go? Hey! Stop shooting me! You fought mud crabs more fearsome than me? Then why are you on the ground dead? That's right. Stay down. I am a god. Take everything. Leave nothing for the marauders. What?
Two of the characters in the Mage Guild just had the same interaction, but swapped roles back to back. Did you have a conversation with Adrian today? I did. I don't know if he was paying attention though, and then they literally do the exact same thing but in reverse.
I love it when that happens. It's really funny.
It's like, oh, I guess Adriana is not really one to listen, huh?
Nope. Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Remember that fucking did.
Oh god! My staff of lightning ran out of charges, and I don't know how to recharge it in the wild.
You have to have full gems. Same as Skyrim, pretty sure.
You use soul gems?
Same as Skyrim.
It has been like 50 years since I played Skyrim.
Okay. I'm just telling you, it's the same as Skyrim.
That does nothing.
It has to be a full.
Hold on, no, I'm not talking about that. I was talking about a spell. I was dealing with an enemy. Tab. Soul Jams. Oh, I don't like that. Here's something that could be changed. If I'm using a greater soul gem, right, and I'm redoing all of my stuff, you need to let me stay within that menu and not have to scroll down all the way back to the greater soul gem again to activate the menu. This is bullshit.
Okay. Alchemy mastery increased. I'm now an expert and guaranteed to craft an additional potion. Well. That's annoying. I can't use that combination of grenades, because now it'll also inflict burn.
Jesus fuckwad. Okay.
General. Okay, restore magicka.
How dare you called me a filthy Nord? I kill racists.
Blacksmith.
Yeah, you're fucking dead, racist. Now what are you gonna fucking do? Filthy Nord. Take my fucking hammer up your fucking throat. I'm taking this very personally.
You really are. Still need to get used to the. Or a fire shield uses fire. I hear it.
Why are you dead? What killed you? Ah! That killed you! I need to heal. Can I create potions now? No. Do I have healing? There you go. Doing much better. Did we get this chest? No, we did not.
Wait, I just realized I'm now making double potions. Oh my god, so many fucking potions. Where's the alchemist? Really? Alchemist skill is almost twice as high as everything else.
The alchemist skill is twice as high as everything else? What?
70.
Oh.
I'm not even actively trying to level it. I'm just like, alright, this is how I'm making money. Boom, 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 and now I'm like, you're a journeyman. I have novice gear. Give me barrel, give me pool. I need to figure out who I need to talk to gain the approval of this mage guild. Like, none of them had that option, I don't think. Hold on. Maybe they did and I just wasn't looking. I know, yeah, here we go, recommendation. Adrian, surprise.
Ah! Ah! Okay.
I need it right now.
Why do you want the amulet? You took the other one? You're hurting another mage in the mage guild? You're in violation of the mage guild's rules? You traitor.
Then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way?
It is time.
Why are you trying to ruin everything?
Why are you trying to ruin everything? Yeah, you fucking traitor. That's what happens to traitors. You fucking die. Especially after you scared the shit out of me. Okay, I think